Greetings and salutations to you all once again. This is the Random Spectre, and once again this evening we are going to be streaming Death Stranding. Because I started doing this today and I got pissed off, and I'm like, okay, well, give us some time to do it again later. I've never had it rock so much in my life.
Now the juice. Same with you, BB.
Fucking guys, right over fucking there.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
The legend returns. I don't know. Something tells me you can... Bye, Sam.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. restrictions lifted.
God dang it.
Get it together.
Wait a minute. How do I stop this friggin' baby from crying? Damn it, I can't remember. Options. Let's see. L1 down.
Someone's happy.
had some of those blood grenades, I would just go ahead and let them grab me so I could blow them all to Kingdom Come and not have to worry about it anymore. Where is it? This way.
So you here to usher us into a new chiral age or some shit?
Yeah. That cool?
Hell yeah, go for it. Been waiting forever today for this. Wait. Where'd you get that? That little guy? Same as mine. Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, I can't really say. But the little guy, he came with the pod, if you gotta know.
And who'd you get the pod from?
Igor, from Corpse Disposal.
My little brother. So, what? He just gave one of these to you. Why?
I was there with him, at the end. We were moving a body. Things went to shit. There's BTs everywhere. And one of them grabbed him. So he told me to take it and run.
That's right. So what's your story? You lived through a catastrophe like that, only to keep on doing the same work? Okay. Been a long time coming, I suppose. You take good care of that little guy. He belongs with the expedition, with you.
All right.
Better if you take this with you too, I reckon. Can't think of anyone who could use it more.
All the cargo, yes indeed. All the cargo indeed. How's it going? How you doing? How's stuff and things? Oh God, what was I doing?
Sam, you've done it. Port Knot City is back on the road. This community, a part of the UCA. Their data, a part of our shared wisdom. With enough time and enough chiral printers, they'll be able to build ships. And one day, the waters will be ours again. All because you led the way. Though what follows in your wake isn't always good. Any city that joins the UCA becomes a bigger target for the terrorists. But we have to
Making
accept this
cookies.
and press on.
What kind of cookies you
No
been
matter
making?
what. The rest of America is waiting, Sam. Waiting for you to take the first step.
And if you need to talk about it, just private message me.
I know you can reach them. Make us whole again.
Thanks. One more C in the UCA, huh? So, you fixing to cross the lake and head west?
Yeah. You got a boat?
No, not for years now. Terrorists took out everything bridges that floats. Only boat in town belongs to a private courier.
Private courier? Don't tell me. Sounds
Almond
nice,
sugar ones.
That's the one.
Peanut
Already
butter
spoke to
Hershey
the rep.
Kisses. Oh
I'm
my
out
dear
to
sweet
load the
baby
boat with some
Jesus.
supplies you
All those
lost.
sound great.
I'll bet the folks
Is it
at the
like
lake not
you
only
have
take
actual
a
almonds
break
on it,
to see
or is it like a
something
almond butter
Been a
sugar
while, I expect.
cookie?
Head on down to the harbor when you're ready. It's right outside the distro center. Don't worry.
Okay, it's all cool. Good to know it's over, at least. Oh my god, I just had like a tense moment dealing with this game. I thought it would never end. Like, aggravated the crap out of me, but I got through it okay. I hate BTs with a bleeding passion, man. I hate them worse than the mules. Because at least with the mules, you can knock their asses out. Extract with an almond pressed to the top of each. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. At least I got through. I was enjoying it today, and then it started to just piss me off. Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do. I don't need to do anything. I don't recall. But one of the things that I've known about it, like I told you today, is as long as you have blood grenades, if you get caught by a BT, personally for me, it just seems like it's easier to go ahead and just let it drag you to a catcher and throw 2 blood grenades if you're playing on the easiest mode, and you'll get rid of it, and everything will be gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore until like whenever they show up later on. You know, like, because I think it's like random where they show up. I don't know if it's set where they're supposed to show up or not, to be honest. So, but like when they're around, like obviously you're gonna have your little butterfly light thing going off, and when it gets faster and faster, you know that you're closer. So when it gets like really fast, I just crouch down and hold my breath. You can only hold your breath for so long, obviously. But like the main time I really do it is obviously when it's spinning really fast and turning orange, because you know you're like right next to one. That's when I definitely end up doing it, because you need to time that stuff on when's the best time to do it. You know. Yeah, that's kind of like the best way that I found out how to handle it is if they grab you, just let them take you, because otherwise you're going to be fighting and struggling and getting aggravated and everything. And if you you got a trophy. If you throw a blood grenade, bam. What the hell is this shit? If you throw a blood grenade or 2 of them on the easiest mode, you'll kill the squid face whale thingy. But yeah, obviously crouching down and holding your breath helps when you get like real close to one. Because if you keep moving away from it, eventually it comes to a point where you'll get far enough away and it will come after you. Well, I think I remember seeing this cutscene. As a matter of fact, back when I was trying to look up some more footage of it before I saw the spoiler video.
The name's Higgs.
It's Troy Baker.
Particle of God that permeates all existence. Ah, so it was you that dragged him into all this.
I tell you what, it is cold outside. It's supposed to be like in the upper 20s, lower 30s tonight. Ooh. And the wind blowing doesn't help. Yeah, Troy Baker's a cool one. He's a good voice actor.
Bridget Strand is dead. America's last president dead and burned. And now the girl's been chosen to take Mama's place. Well, that won't wash. She's not cut out for politics, is she? But don't worry. I'll find her. I'll keep her real safe. You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding.
Jeez. Yeah, it's windy here, man. I think it's supposed to be like in 20-mile-an-hour winds tonight, and like it's already cold outside. Freaking wind blows, makes it even worse, makes it even colder. So, and then it rained last night. It was like thunder and lightning some last night. It wasn't bad or nothing, but you could see it lightning and thunder slightly. It was raining last night and some this morning. I don't think it rained any today, but it was wet and cloudy outside.
Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side. Now you're no bridge. To me, I'm down to all of it. This world, that world, and our sweet little angel of death.
Oh yeah, I think this is a boss fight. Maybe by thunderstorm, 4 big thunderclaps, then nothing. Yeah, that's another thing. It was like warm yesterday evening and yesterday afternoon, and it was like you could tell it was warm. That's probably one reason why the thunder was coming into and the lightning. And then after it all was over and done with, it got cold as piss.
All it'll take is one itty-bitty blowdown to blow us all to kingdom come. So how about it? Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for?
We had a little Christmas party today at work. We had this Mexican restaurant cater to us. Oh my God, they got good food. We had queso dip and salsa with chips and build your own fajitas and yeah, 60 and now it's 30. Yeah, exactly.
Heads up, Sam. According to our damage assessments, it would only take a single void out to total Port Knot City. A single BT allowed to make contact with a civilian would be enough. Can't let that happen. You've got to deal with that BT right now.
Did I not kill that thing? Oh shit, that was a bad idea. Why are you getting up so slow, you asshole? Transfusion, restore blood level. Hemo grenade, hematic. I can't say that friggin' word right. Shitballs. Come on, where are you? It's down for the count, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, the hospital was the one that paid for it. First time ever that it seems like the hospital is actually doing something for us. And we also had a big cake from Publix. I didn't realize how big it was, man, until I cut a piece out. I was like, my God. I mean, it was really good because Publix makes like really good cakes. And I was like, Jesus. There was a chocolate one. I'm like, I can't eat all this. So I just saved it till later. Yay, trophy. So I just saved it till later and ate some of it before I clocked out from work tonight. Man. But it was good stuff. I ate like basically 6 fajitas. Well, 5 fajitas really. Build my own. They were tiny ones, you know, and then I just ate a tortilla.
Head to your boat. It's ready.
There was like different toppings and things you could put on. It had like lettuce and sour cream, and I had some some sauteed onions and peppers, and I had some chicken. They had steak there too, but. Pick every bit of this stuff up and put it in there. Yeah, fajitas are definitely good, man. Yeah, one of the guys that I usually talk to there at work, he said, man, he said, I looked at the price on that cake that they got from Publix. I think he said it was like $43 or something. I was like, well, hell, we didn't have to pay for it. It was a big one, too. It was a big Merry Christmas cake. It was good. It definitely was good. They make good cakes. I love their cakes, but, dude. And another thing that's weird with me, like when it comes to chocolate, I like chocolate, but it depends on how it's implemented on whatever it is that I'm eating, honestly. Because it's just like, sometimes it can be so strong that it's like, I can't take it, you know? So, now this seems like it was a pretty strong chocolate, too. And I had like a couple Cokes with it. I should have. Here's another thing that's kind of funny. They also brought 4 jugs of sweet tea as well, like their sweet tea. And like later this evening, I ended up going to get some more chips and some queso dip as like a little snack near the end of the night. And I had a little bit of the sweet tea. I'm like, gosh, this is some good sweet tea. One of the guys, the guy that I was just talking about earlier that I work with, he ended up going apparently and taking one of the jugs of tea home. I mean, it was already late at night. We were getting ready to leave. Third shift was going to come in. They had all the rest of this food that they could eat and like half a jug of sweet tea. And there was only one person working at night for third shift. And so, you know, by the morning it ain't going to be worth nothing, especially with it sitting out like that, even though some of it was covered. So there was a couple people were saying this, like, well, you might as well go ahead and take it. I was like, hell, I'm going to go ahead and just take a whole jug. So I took a whole jug of their sweet tea and brought it home. It's some good stuff, too. So I told Tanya about it. Hopefully maybe she'll get some of it tomorrow because it's some good stuff. All right. Select multiple. What? What do you mean? I'm supposed to be able to recycle those. What? Oh God. Oh Lord Jesus. I can only do that many? Overnight tea. Well, I mean, they had them with twist tops on them. So you know you could tie it up. It's just that it wasn't sitting in like a refrigerated environment, so it still would be good. No, I'll just store it in my thingy. I'll just store it in my locker then, if that's the case. No. I'll take... What the heck? What are you Where is it? This is what I just did, dude. Okay, it's recycle. Oh! Never mind, I see now. Okay, I didn't do all that. That's why.
Thank you for your continued support.
America! Bump into a hologram called Engineer in the game. Is Junji Ito cameo? Yeah, like I said, Conan O'Brien, the late night show host, he's also in this. And, who else was in this? Oh, the host of the Game Awards, whatever his name was, he's in this also. Let me see something here. If I were to recycle some of these. Okay.
Thank you for your continued support.
How much more can I do of these? President Lady died, the actress who plays Bionic Woman in the 80s. Really? She looks just like, what's her face? Thank you, blah, blah, blah. So you wouldn't let me do all that all at once? No, well, actually, no, I got some extra ones there, but it won't let me do it. Just let me do just enough. Okay. Fair enough. I don't want to claim anything. Wait a minute. What's that orders thingy? Standard orders. No, I'm not going back. I know what these are. I don't give a shit about doing these. I think these are all just side quests. I really don't care. I do not want to do this right now. Cargo recovery. This ain't the place I was at before. I really do think that these are all just side quests to do extra stuff with. I'll do those later if I can when I get some freaking weapons. Because I know you get them later. I don't know. I'll get too aggravated. I need to fabricate. I need to fap so I can fabricate. Anyways. Alright. Now what? Yeah, well, let's go down here. Might as well, let's cross down to go to my private room. I'm all oily, so I'm pretty sure I need to take a shower. Probably only going to stream for maybe like a little while longer before I kind of settle down and watch a little bit more Black Sails. That's a good show. I mean, I'm really liking it. There's some things about it I don't really like, but then again, it's got enough going on in it that really grab my attention. It takes place in the mid 1700s, and it's a pirate drama is what it is. There's a little bit of action that's in it, you know, but like 90% of it is like pirate drama. A drama show. It's on Hulu. I think all the seasons are over and done with, I believe. So it's on Hulu. I'm pretty sure it's in other places too, like on Stars, because it started on Stars, so it's probably on their online on their website or something, or on their TV channel. If you guys get Stars, I don't know. Maybe it's on demand, I really don't know. But don't watch it with the parents around because it is rated TVMA, so it's got language, violence, sex, nudity, all that. So I can't really stand like the nudity and sex part, and I really feel like nudity and sex, and I know I'm gonna sound like a complete hypocrite saying this, but I just feel like the nudity and sex when it comes to shows and movies is all just excess stuff. Like, oh, well, there's his ass. I'm just talking about nudity, and there's Norman Reedus' digital ass. But, oh, he's getting a blow-dry job. That didn't sound right. Yeah, well, that makes sense. But, like, with me, it's just like, yeah, I like action and whatnot. Yeah, there's violence in it and things like that. But then again, there's some violence I can't really handle. Like, there was, like, a gruesome thing that happened in the show that kind of just made me wince, and yeah. But anyways, whenever you see it, you know what I mean. But like, yeah, I don't see any reason for nudity and sex and that stuff. And I know it's going to sound terrible because it makes me sound hypocritical, but some people say, like, well, the nudity and sex might actually have something to do with characters and story content. I'm like, I can understand where you're coming from, but then again, at the same time, it just seems like it's filler to me. At least when you have the violence part of it with the action, it's making some type of statement, and it's exciting to watch to see what happens. You have, like, the sex and the nudity and stuff, there's only so much that you can do. So I mean, you know, I don't know. I've always been that way. I've always been that way. It just seems like the violence in it or the action in it is justifiable in some instances, in some cases, and you know, it's interesting to watch. Yeah, I mean, like, if you know that there's some type of romantic interest or something that's going on between characters, okay, you know, that's understandable, but, I mean, just full-blown sex, it's just like, alright, let's get past this. Well, Matt hit the floor. Yeah, exactly. It's like, we need to take an anatomy lesson again from this show.
Did I wake you up? Today's Mommy's birthday.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you can remember what the spoiler video that we had saw, we know exactly who Matt Mikkelsen is in this. And, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, like in Game of Thrones, yeah, with the sex and all that, I'm like, I know it's a mature-rated fantasy show, but dude, just, I don't know. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel about it. Yeah, we'll behave for the rest.
Have a pleasant journey.
And I don't really know what the hell I'm supposed to do now, because nobody had told me anything.
Name's Sam.
Oh, you get a trophy too when you call out and another player calls out to you, because there's other players within the world of the different things that you see. Okay, well, this is a big place. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. If it doesn't add to it, then it really doesn't need to be in there. Yeah, exactly. I'm there for the story and the characters and the action, you know. I wonder if there's any more crystals out there I could grab up. God, I think I got more than enough considering the fact I can't get rid of all the ones that I have right now. Gosh, I got so many resins and metals. It's crazy.
Gonna catch a ride on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a shame to abandon something important, though, especially if you were close to finishing a run.
I really do not care, honey.
Put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible,
it is.
You could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose ends.
No.
It's your call.
I'm not doing it. There's too many rocks. And I've never hated rocks as much in my life as I do with this game. There's like so much to look at around here. I'm really wondering, I don't think there's really anything to discover out here in these areas, even knowing how large it is. I'm really kind of curious though, but I don't know, I just don't want to run around emptiness and not really have any type of... Yeah, because that video that I saw today dealing with this, there's they were showing like, I don't know if it's like an update they're doing or like other things that you could build and whatnot, but I saw like a zip line thing that you could create, and there's like some other things you can create, and then there's like I told you before, those towering brontosaurus satellite-headed robots in Horizon. One of those showed up in here, so yeah, I don't know
Who came through then?
what's up with that. Seems like those would work exactly like the towers you would put up to scan the scenery.
Too, right?
He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
Oh, she got mad there, I guess.
I wish I just wish things were different, alright? It was alright.
I like some of the music in this. Some of it, like the instrumental stuff, but like some of the ones with the lyrics, I'm just like, I was trying to listen to some of it tonight at work, and I'm just like, I don't know.
Don't worry, she still floats.
Yeah, her umbrella doesn't even look like an umbrella. It looks like it would be...
Come on, we're the only cargo left.
I think one reason she's got it like it is because of the fact that she's trying to hide her face from the timefall rain, because I guess her outfit keeps it from aging her body. But it already showed that it ended up aging her arm. So I don't know what was up with that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Across the ocean, the open seas. It's the SS Fragile. Fragile Express. Fragile, fragile. Well, yeah, I mean, some of it stands out, and then some of the rest of it's just like,
We should get there.
It's kind of like some music where you listen to it and you're like, okay, I wouldn't want to listen to this freely on my own time, but if it's in the game, it's like it adds to it. Especially if it's like orchestrated, you know, like some music, especially in games, seem like it's supposed to add to the overall mood of what's happening in the game, especially if it's like ambient. It would make sense, especially you're playing something, but just to listen to it on my own time, nah. I made a mistake of getting a couple albums like that before, and I was just like, no. Because there was a few songs on there I really liked, and I tried checking out some other songs on it, and I'm like, yeah, this would be really cool to listen to, but
The past just won't let go.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kojima's a weird guy, and this is supposed to be one of those deep, philosophical kind of stories or something, I don't know. So, he's going to have weird music in it, but just like...
Listen, I have something to ask you.
Some of it has some interesting 80s synth kind of feel to it, so... Oh, God, yeah, man. Dude, I've got all the Lord of the Rings albums. I've gotten like one of the Hobbit albums physically, I think, and the others I had gotten digitally, but I used to listen to those like crazy when I would draw or write, so I love those things. Did he fall asleep? Did he seriously fall asleep? How in the hell is he sitting there sleeping? I don't know how in the hell he's able to sit there without falling like right on top of his friggin' skull. It's the red shoes of doom. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Click your heels together. Bitch, what you want?
Remember?
Well, fuck her. What the hell was her friggin' problem? For her to go and do some shit like that. I mean, I could see falling asleep sitting up, but I would have to be leaning against something. I mean, because there'd be times that I would be at work taking a break, and I would just be chilling there watching something on my phone, and I gradually would feel like I'd be drifting off, and all of a sudden I'd drop my phone, and kind of just almost like passed out. Yesterday, well, technically it's the next day, so the day before yesterday, and I was just like, oh God. I don't know if I would have woken up if my phone didn't go off alerting me of a message.
No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
I don't blame you. She's got some friggin' mental problems. dude. Like, some of the stuff that you told me,
I don't want to go home.
she's got some serious mental problems. Hell, I'm glad I ain't had nothing else to do with her anymore after high school. Jesus.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away.
Oh my God.
I'll always be with you.
Wow, what were y'all doing over in Arizona?
Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
Oh, okay.
We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here.
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
She don't get hit by the damn ship, you don't get the fuck out the way. Then again, she's just a digital representation of herself. All the way over on the other side of the friggin' country, more than likely. I'm kind of looking at the overall representation of the tears. I'm really thinking that the characters themselves don't want to do it, but they're doing it because of the fact that the BTs are actually dead. They're dead, lost souls, and people cry over the dead, so it's almost like it's an involuntary action that happens to them whenever they get close to the BTs. That's my thoughts on it anyways. Yeah, that was a cunt move, alright. It's all good. No reason to get into details, especially not on the stream.
I don't know how you sleep. Need to pick me up?
My God, woman. You and the damn maggots.
Welcome
or
to
grubs,
Nut
or whatever.
What?
Yeah, that's true, probably.
Let's go.
Maybe if there was a way to zoom in on Sam's face, you might be able to see if he's crying when you're going through areas where the BTs are located.
This cargo's from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot.
All the knots. And the slip knot.
I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
Well, isn't that just cute? And this crap just laying on the floor. Deliver all 3 containers of aid to Lake Knot City. Lake Knot, Lake Knot, Lake Knot. I'll take those with me just in case. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'm going to go ahead and save just in case. I'm going to chill out for a bit and then head to bed in a little while. But I do appreciate you coming out to the stream. And I'll be back on again tomorrow streaming. I streamed twice today. I streamed some of Death Stranding and some of Division 2 because I got pissed off at Death Stranding and wanted to shoot something, so I went to Division 2. But anyways. But I appreciate everybody else checking out the archive version, like and subscribe, and so on and so forth. And I will go ahead and I'll end this like I always do. Later, taters.